children. I welcome you all and all the English teachers of class 4 to the digital class. How are you children? I hope you all are doing well. I think you all are waiting eagerly to know why a group of girls laughed at the miller and his son. Before starting the session, let's see learning outcomes of this lesson. Learning outcomes. You will be able to read and comprehend the reading text A. You will be able to make predictions about the events that might happen. You will be able to identify the action words in the sentences. You will be able to write routine actions. You will be able to use collective nouns. You will be able to develop the new vocabulary. Before starting the session, let us recap the things we have done in the previous session. In face sheet, we have discussed about the markets. In that market, we have seen vegetable sellers, fruit sellers, pot sellers, bangle sellers, shopkeepers, men, women, and kids. Right, children? We came to know that a group of girls laughed at the miller and his son. Let us see what might have happened. Look at the screen, children. Why did a group of girls laughed? Can you guess, children? Today I am going to read a funny story for you. Based on the previous session, you have seen a picture of miller, donkey and his son. Now look at the screen, children, and answer the questions. Who are there in the picture? The miller, his son and the donkey. Where are they going to? They are going to the markets. Who saw them on the way? A group of girls saw them on the way. What might have happened? Can you guess, children? Okay, let me tell you. The story is about the miller, his son and a donkey. Look at the screen, children. We have seen about the markets. In that market, we have seen vegetable sellers, fruit sellers, bangle sellers, pot sellers, men, women and kids. Today we are going to read a funny story. Look at the screen, children. The miller, son, a donkey, a group of girls, an old man, a gang of youngsters, a townsman, a crowd. Look at the screen, children. Here, if you observe, you can see a group of girls, the miller, son and a donkey. Now, I will read out a paragraph which you need to follow the procedure. And I will show you the reading process. One day, a miller and his son drive their donkey to the market. Soon, a group of girls sees them and breaks out laughing. Have you observed this paragraph, children? Here, we need to underline the words which you know and star mark the words you like and circle the words which you find difficult in reading. So, let us do this activity. Right, children? Now observe the screen. I am going to underline which I know and star mark which I like. Look at the screen, children. One day, This is the familiar word which we know. Son, we know it. Donkey, it's a noun word. Group, we also know this. Girls, we know this word. Now, circle the word which is difficult. Difficult word here is miller, and soon, and laughing. Which I like the word is market, and which I like, I have given a star mark. This is the reading process, children. Let's go to the story. ఇప్పుడు స్టోరీలో ఏం జరిగిందో తెలుసుకుందామా? మిల్లరు అతని కొడుకు డాంకీతో వెళ్తుండగా ఆ గుంపులోంచి ఒక అమ్మాయి ఇలా అన్నది, చూడండి, ఆ తెలివి తక్కువ వాళ్ళు నడుచుతూ వెళ్తున్నారు. దానికి బదులు ఎవరో ఒకరు డాంకీ మీద కూర్చొని పోవచ్చు కదా. Look at those fools. They are walking. మిల్లరు ఇలా ఆలోచించాడు. This seems to make sense. So the miller lifts his son onto the donkey and marches along happily. ఇలా ఆ మిల్లరు అతని యొక్క కొడుకుని గాడిద మీద కూర్చోపెట్టి నడవసాగాడు. They walk for a while until they meet an old man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You fool! You are riding on the donkey when your poor old father has to walk. Get down and let your father rest his old bones. కొంత దూరం ప్రయాణం చేశాక ఒక ముసలాయన వాళ్ళని గమనించాడు. నీకు బుద్ధి ఉందా? పాపం, మీ నాన్న పెద్ద ఆయనకి రెస్ట్ ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా. ఆ పిల్లవాడు సిగ్గుతో వాళ్ళ నాన్నని గాడిదపైకి ఎక్కించాడు. Look at the screen, children. Red with shame, the boy gets down and makes his father get on the donkey's back. On their way, the miller and his son meet a gang of youngsters who mock at them. What a cruel old man! There he sits, selfish and comfortable. The poor boy has to stumble along the dusty road. So the miller lifts his son up and the two of them ride along. Look at the screen, children. However, before they reach the marketplace, a townman stops them. You have no feelings for dumb creatures? Townman shouts. The way that you load that little animal is a crime. You two men better carry the poor little animal. వాళ్ళు అలా వెళ్తుండగా ఒక టౌన్ మెన్ అడ్డుకొని, మీరు ఇద్దరు ఆ మూగ ప్రాణిపై ఎక్కడం నేరం. ఇప్పుడు ఆ డాంకీని మీరిద్దరు కలిసి మోయండి, తెలుస్తుంది. They tie his legs together, sling him on a pole and carry him on their shoulders. Slowly they reach a river bank on their way. When a crowd at the river bank sees this, they laugh very loudly. The donkey gets frightened, kicks through the ropes that bound him. It falls off the pole into the river. ఇలా నడుచుతూ నడుచుతూ నెమ్మదిగా నది ఒడ్డుకి చేరారు. ఇలా చేరాక అవతల వైపున కొంతమంది గట్టిగా నవ్వారు. గాడిద భయపడి తాళ్లను తన్నుకుంది. అంతే, నీళ్లలో పడిపోయింది. చూసారా పిల్లలు, ఎలా పడిపోయిందో డాంకీ? కథ ఎలా ఉంది? కథ భలేగా ఉంది కదా. see few questions based on the story. Where are they going? They are going to the market. Who shouted at them? The old man shouted at them. What was his suggestion? He suggested that the boy let his father rest. What kind of creature was the donkey? The donkey was a dumb creature. Where did they reach finally? They reached a river bank. Who got frightened? The donkey got frightened. What kind of story was it? It was a funny story. Okay, children. Now you have seen a story. Let us see keywords of the story. Look at the screen, children. Mock, make fun of. Comfortable, relaxed. Stumble along, walk unsteadily. Townsman, a person belonging to that town. Sling, tie and carry. Crowd, a group of people. Few more keywords. Seems, look like. For a while, for some time. Selfish, caring only about oneself. And we have seen keywords of the story, and from that keywords, let us do a textbook exercise which is related to vocabulary. Here, look at the screen, children. Read the following sentence taken from the story. The least you can do is get down and let your father rest his old bones. Observe the screen carefully, children. Least down your bones. These are the words we have seen in the story. Now, look at the following words. Write new words from them by removing the first letter. Observe the screen carefully. Here are the examples. Price. If you see the first word, price, if you remove the letter P, again a new word is formed, that is rice. The second new word is rice. If you cut the letter R, again we can see a new word, that is ice. Now look at the second example. Stable. And if you remove the first letter, you will be able to see a new word, table. Likewise, if from the table if you remove the T, you can see able. So here with one word we can frame 2 to 3 words. Yeah. Next example. Stone. From stone, if you remove yes, you can see the new word tone. And in the tone, if you remove the first letter T, you can see one. And here, third example is blink. If you remove the B, link, then ink. Fourth example is chair. From chair, if you remove C, you can see hair. From hair, if you remove H, it's a air. Strain. From strain, if you remove red color letter, that is S, you can frame a new word, that is train. And from train, we can make another word, that is rain. If you see the next example, cheat. If you remove the red color letter C, you can find heat. And from the second word, if you remove H, you can see eat. Find some more such words of this kind and write them in the space given below. Let us see this exercise. Here you can see cloud. We can make a new word, that is loud. Yeah, next example. Broad. From this broad, if you remove B, you can see a new word is road. Third word is reach. From this reach, if you remove the first letter R, you can see the new word, that is each. Fourth one is crow. From the crow, if you remove C, you can see new word is row. From the fifth word sheep, if you remove C, you can see heap. Children, now we have seen vocabulary. Now in the story we have seen a group of girls, right? A group of girls, a gang of youngsters and a crowd. So these are the people, means not a single person. A group means a gathering, talks about collectiveness. So children, look at the screen, children. Look at the words in the bold in the following phrases. Here you can see a group of girls. Almost all 5 girls are there in the picture. And if you observe the next picture, a gang of young fellows. Here almost all 4 people are there. Yeah. Collective nouns. Such words are called collective nouns. They refer to a collection of people, things or animals. Here is a list of some more collective nouns. A flight of birds means a group of birds. A crowd of people. Here you can see huge population in the picture. Huge people in the picture. A herd of cattle or a herd of cattle. An army of soldiers. There are many number of soldiers in the picture. A bouquet of flowers. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can see many roses in the bouquet. A flock of sheep. Here you can see many sheep in the picture. A fleet of ships. Here you can see many ships in the picture. A bunch of grapes. A bundle of sticks. A pack of wolves. Let us do a textual exercise based on these collective nouns. Now children, you have learnt about collective nouns. A gathering of animals is different, a gathering of humans are different, and a gathering of birds we give a different term. So based on that, we will do a textual exercise. Look at the screen, children. Read the following paragraph and fill in the blanks using collective nouns from the list given. If you observe the picture, previously we have seen this picture. What do you see in the picture? Let us fill in the blanks. Hari is a shepherd. He packed roti and a bunch of grapes for lunch. He started from home with his flock of sheep. He left the sheep to graze and relaxed. He looked up and saw a flight of birds flying by. There are many colorful flowers around. He picked some flowers and made a bouquet for his wife. After lunch, he collected some firewood. He tied them into a bundle. In the evening, Hari started back home. Now you have seen this exercise and you have done all the fill-ups correctly. Now let us move to the next exercise. Children, you have seen in the story the actions of the miller, the son. Okay, based on those actions, we have one textual exercise. Let us see. Look at the screen, children. Read the following paragraph taken from the story. One day, a miller and his son drive their donkey to the market. Soon, a group of girls sees them and break out laughing. Look, cries one. Here the action words are, you can see the yellow color bold letters are actions. Drive, see, laughing, cries. Let us see few more from the textbook. Look at those fools. How silly they are to be walking on the foot, when the donkey can carry one of them on his back. In this paragraph, the action word is walking and the another action word is carry. Now, you have come to know about the action words. Here, you can see the example. The words drive, see, laugh, cry, walk, carry, etc. speak about the actions various characters are doing in the story. Such words are called as verbs or action words or doing words. Verbs are also known as action words, or we can also call them as doing words. Look at the screen, children. Read the following words. Circle the verbs. Here you can see many words. Walk, kitchen, say, paper, eat, blanket, water, fly, book, stop, mouse, sang, clicked, pig, writes, ask. So from these words only we have to circle the word which is action. Walk. Walk is an action word. We have to circle it. And say, it's an action word. Eat is also action. Fly, it's an action word. Stop, it's an action word. Sang, it's an action word. Clicked, it is action word. Writes, it is also action word. Ask is also action word. Let us see few fill in the blanks. Complete the following sentence using the verbs from the above list. I dash an apple every day. I eat an apple every day. Let's for some ice cream. Let's ask for some ice cream. We clicked our picture at Golconda Fort. Trisha writes letter to her cousin. We walked to the playground after school. The singer sang a sad song. Read some more actions given below. Underline the actions you do regularly. So, give a right mark to the actions whatever we do regularly. Look at the screen, children. Filling water. Here a boy is filling water. We will do regularly. So, we will give a right mark. Here you can see right mark. It's a regular action, so we are giving a right mark. Wearing shirt. Do we wear clothes every day? So, it is a regular and routine action. So, it is correct. Now, ironing clothes. Do we do regularly ironing? No. So, it is not a regular action. So, we will put cross mark. Feeding grains. Yeah, we feed animals, we feed birds, and here feeding grains. So, it is a regular action. So, we will give a right mark here. Watering plants. Here the boy is watering the plants. So, is it a regular action? Do we eat food? Likewise, plant needs water. So, it is a regular action. So, it is a right mark. Plucking flowers. The girl is plucking flowers. We should not pluck the flowers. So, it is cross mark. Drinking water. Yes, we all drink water daily and frequently. So it is a routine action. So we gave a right mark. Combing hair. It is a regular action. We comb our hair. Do we comb our hair, children? Yeah, we regularly do this routine. It's a routine action. Look at the screen. Here a mother is combing a daughter's hair. So give a right mark. Now brushing teeth. Children, do you brush your teeth? Yes, we all brush our teeth regularly. Brushing teeth is good for health. It's a routine action. We do it. Here you can see a boy is brushing his teeth. So right mark. Okay, children. Now see the screen. Taking bath. A boy is taking bath. It's a routine action, so give a right mark. We have seen action words, we have seen routine actions, we have seen vocabulary, and we have done collective nouns, and we have learnt a wonderful, funny story. And this is all for today. Meet you in the next class. Till then, bye.